Hi there friends, welcome to another gloomy day in Belgium. The rain's pouring down, the skies are gray, it's exactly what I'm used to being a Belgian citizen. Welcome to another day in the life of a broke travel vlogger. Yeah, like in my last video, I'm still kind of stuck in Belgium. I might have a job, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I do need to make some money because I want to go to the USA and Canada and Central America and South America, and I'm gonna be there for a pretty long time normally. So yeah, I'll definitely need some cash money. I do also have a working holiday visa for Canada, so I have the option to work over there. So I'm gonna buy a van, travel all around that beautiful continent. So stay tuned for the whole journey. But for now, I'm here in Belgium. Well, it's gloomy, it's gray, but it is still beautiful, you know. Like, I do love the cornfields and I love the forests. So I'll take you around with me on a day where I'm gonna do a rainy hike. I'm also gonna visit a 15th century monastery, which is just really beautiful, really old and really big. So normally I can go inside and I can show you guys. All right, so I told you guys, I think I told you guys that I might have a job. So I have to go work, to go traveling again. No worries, like I said in my last video, there's a self-driving car, 87 Peugeot. But no, I do have a job, so I can go work and I can go traveling again and film our beautiful world for you beautiful people. And yeah, for me to just hang out, man. I really love traveling. But of course, a lot of things might come in between and I might not get the job. There were other people too. So if I don't get the job, I'm gonna do a challenge. I'm gonna walk from the northern border of Belgium all the way to the southern border of Belgium in wintertime on like a budget I still have to decide. Let me know what would be cool for you guys, but I might do like 3 to 4 euros a day. I'm not sure. If Caro comes along, we'll maybe make it like 5 euros a day for the two of us. I'm not sure. But then we'll just hike through Belgium, probably wild camp. Yeah, we'll have to wild camp. If I don't get the job, I'm gonna do that challenge. So keep an eye on the channel. Alright, so we're now in a different part of Geraak, one of the biggest nature reserves in Flanders, the northern part of Belgium. It's pretty beautiful, even though it's kind of gray. I do love the humidity and the rain and all the green. Yeah, that's really cool. We're now going to a little lookout point where you can look over the heath. And because of the rain, it probably has a lot of water. Oh, it has a lot of water. I've never seen this much water here, man. Damn. But it's been raining for 4 weeks straight. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty beautiful, actually. Normally, like, sheep roam wild here. Like, of course, the side of the road, they put like a fence there so that they can get on the road. Yeah, no sheep here now. It's all water. And yeah, there's a heron over there, a blue heron in the distance. And right here is a hawthorn bush with still a few left on there. All right. Meidoorn in Dutch. So now we're making our way to a medieval abbey in Averbolde. But there's still monks living there. Christianity is still practiced there by the monks. They also make their own bread and all that stuff. It's modern, of course, but the building is insanely beautiful. The abbey and the church itself, they're crazy. They're so beautiful. And on the way, we'll keep a look out for mushrooms, see if we can find any. Can have some later on. Mushies, I don't know what they are. Then we can have a meal out of them later on. Maybe. Maybe we find a mushroom. We'll see. Big skin puffball. Not edible. Very poisonous. I see a little mushroom in the ground. And it is a boletus. Here it is. What was it again? We call it chestnut boletus, but it was a horse. No, I'm not sure. We call it chestnut boletus in Dutch. The flatlands of Belgium. I love birch trees, man. They might be. Those words are very difficult to say, but they might be my favorite tree. I don't know. I do love pine trees and the scent of pine trees, and I do love sequoias and redwoods, but and oaks. Oh man, they're also beautiful. Yeah, for sure. But there's just something about birch, man. I don't know what it is. I just love it. And also now it's wet, but just a quick tip for the survivalists under us. You can take this off. This here, you see? The complete outer peel of the bark. This here is wet. So, nah, not use it, of course. You can maybe find some dry pieces somewhere, even when it's raining, when the tree's hanging like this. So, this thing, even though it was wet now, when it is dry, of course, catches on fire really quick with only the tiniest of sparks because of the oil that's in there. So yeah, that's a quick tip. Fire is essential in survival. Because hypothermia can kill you real fast, even in summer or spring when it's raining or you're wet. And then in the night, in the later hours when it gets colder, you can still die of hypothermia. So knowing lots of ways to make fire or to help build a fire is very essential when you do adventurous travel, in my opinion. And so if you're in nature and you are really quiet, you might be able to see some work vans in the forest. And here's a little baby size Amanita muscaria, aka fly agaric. I also had it in my last video. Some really cool lore about this mushroom. Go look it up. Involving like Santa Claus and like it being used by shamans throughout Europe in the Bronze Age and stuff like that. Really cool. So Google it. Google. The ferns are dying. Looks pretty trippy. I love the autumn colors of the deciduous forests. They're so beautiful. Stripping down to the nude. Nah. I got way too hot, way too fast. Thought it was cold. It is cold. It's like, I don't know, maybe 7 degrees Celsius. No, I don't know that mushroom. And here's one of our deadly little friends. I think Destruction Angel or something like that. I'm not sure. It's an Amanita species. Very deadly. So to all my Belgian friends and worldwide friends where this mushroom is growing, watch out. Always watch out with mushroom hunting. Here's a beautiful birch polypore. Also had it in my last video. You can use it for parasites, internal parasites. It's been used in this part of the world for thousands of years, as far as we know. And you can make a tea out of it, or you can transport fire with it if it's dry. If you dried it out, that is. Beautiful yellow leaves. Whenever I'm thinking too much, or I'm getting too much inside of my own head, just walking in nature, being in the forest, really allows me to breathe and think clearly again. Everybody in this world is like so many people in the country I live in and in the place I grew up in are always rushing and just picking something and then having stress about it their whole lives. But I think growing also takes standing still. And I don't mean standing still in the way of like just laying in the bed doing nothing, but I mean meditating, reflecting on life, thinking on what to do next, learning something new, talking with people, and also taking well-deserved rest, man. You know, you have to rest, you have to take time for yourself to be with you and breathe. I think that's as important a step in the path to success, in whatever way it may come in life, as any other step. So yeah, I have a hard time standing still at the moment. I have a hard time not being able to go and travel. But it also helps me to learn more about who I am and what I want. And to very deeply be with the people around me who I'm gonna miss when I'm traveling. You know, I miss my family, I miss my friends when I'm gone for a real long time. But well, I wouldn't do it any other way. It makes life worth living, and just being able to spend my time with family deeply and then spend my time in beautiful places or with Caro or with friends I make along the way and be there very, very consciously and deeply is, even though it's not always easy, you know, like I fail at that, but it's just so important and so freeing and gives so many options in life. And that's what I forget when I'm just at home in betwixt all the things that are happening around me. But when I'm in the forest, life gets so easy. It's starting to rain. So whenever you see a pine tree, like an evergreen like this, it might have these white thingies on top. It's not like tips, and you can make tea of them. If it's not a poisonous pine, you do have poisonous evergreens, but so it's white, and when you squeeze it and roll in your hands and then smell it, is just one of the most delicious smells you can have. So yeah, if you ever find one, try it out. So it started raining on our hike. We still have a little bit to go, so we decided to turn back to the car, go to the car, and then drive all the way to the Abbey. It's not far, like the Abbey is like 10 minutes from our home or something. And so we're on the road to the Abbey, and if you look right in the front of us right now, there it is. Over there it is, the Abbey. So we're walking there now. I switched to my iPhone camera because my other camera's battery's dead. Anyways, we're walking to the Abbey. It was founded in the early 12th century But none of the building, I think, is left of the 12th century. There is, however, a 14th century part of the building, the gate, which I will show you right now. So right here, this whole building here is the 14th century building. And so this thing of the gate here is standing on the place where 3 provinces connect together. I love these wooden beams, man. They look so beautiful. Bam, bam. And here is a huge cathedral. So yeah, the building behind me was from the 14th century. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. But now let's enter the cathedral. If it's open still, we'll see. So yeah, incredibly beautiful, this cathedral. The first stone was put down in 1664. It's kind of dark in here. We are all alone. I can hear doo-doo. That sounds beautiful. Oh man, that's beautiful. I wish I could just like sing and whistle in here without any problem. I might be able to, you know. But I'll take you guys around first. The roof is just, man, all the details and the work this must have cost, and it is beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. An old painting, but you can't see it because it's very dark and the light is reflecting on it.
As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down, down to the river to pray.
All right, we're at the end of the day. That was super cool to be alone in that cathedral and sing. Yeah, I wish I knew to ask to like play music in there, man. It would be so awesome. Like the acoustics are so crazy.
So beautiful.
Yeah, well, anyways, we're at the end of the day. Thank you guys for coming along with us. And see you in the next video where we have some more cool adventures.